What's cracking, everybody? Got your happiness technique of the day, and that is this: be an omnivore. Omnivore means you eat meat and vegetables. I tried for 40 days being a vegan, meaning nothing but plant-based. No eggs, no milk, dairy, cheese, nothing. No fish, 100% vegan. And I call it vegan because vegans hate when I call it vegan. That's the only reason that I call it that. Here's what I learned. Number one, vegans can be just as much nuts as religious people. So there's some vegan nuts out there. Here's the big thing though. No change whatsoever after 40 days. And this is someone who took blood before, blood after. Absolutely no impact on cholesterol. My cholesterol is not too high, but it's a little bit high, but it virtually stayed the same. No change on any of the blood work. Here's what did change though. I went up about a 0.5%, because I did a body comp test too, 0.5% in body fat. I lost almost a pound of lean muscle mass. And before you say not enough protein, blah, 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 nothing changed. My macros stayed all exactly the same. In other words, I took the same exact 200 grams of protein per day, same exact thing as I did for meat. Here's the big thing. Here's the big change, biggest change of all. Strength went down significantly. Now, I'm saying my results, what happens to me. If you vegans want to be vegan, great. I'm just saying take me off of your list of people to preach through, because I think it's all bullshit. We're omnivores. We were made to eat both. And my life or my body proves that hands down. Nothing changed. I didn't get more energy. If anything, I got a little bit more fatigued. I wanted to take a nap sometime, but that's pretty natural for me no matter what I eat. Nothing else changed though. My strength went down significantly, and I measure it. I have a benchmark of, my goal is to get to 40 reps with 225, and I was up to 30, and I was kind of plateaued. I was stuck. I was 30 for several weeks. That was before I went on this. And that went down slowly to where by the end it was down to 22. And my pull-ups, my goal is to do 20. I'd worked strict pull-ups. I'd worked up to 13, and that dropped down to 10. So any way you look at it, and again, nothing else changed before you tell me, I didn't eat it right or cook it right or didn't put enough sarsaparilla sauce on there, or I didn't go to do a magic spell. Vegan is not the way to go for me. So any of you have watched, here's exactly what I did. I watched The Game Changers. Great documentary, but 100% learned that it is completely one-sided. Not only that, it's wrong. Some of the information they said is wrong. So if you bought, and I always preach to people, don't be watch something on the media and jump, and I did just what anyway. I tried it for myself for 40 days because I have a lot of friends that are vegans, and I just wanted to know, if there was any truth to the religious stuff they spouted, and I found that there's absolutely not. So my happiness technique of the day is be an omnivore. Unless you want to be a vegan, then be a vegan. I really could care less either way. But for me, the whole Jedi mind trick of we were made to eat just plants, it's bullshit. We're omnivores. That's how you live the good life. Plus, I'm from Nebraska. How can you stop eating steak? It's ridiculous.